Happy Halloween, my pretties! Welcome to Dionea Creates. In today's video, we are going to be creating a touch of Halloween magic using these enchanted journaling note cards from the Bewitched Collection from Prima Marketing. So let's just get started. So you guys, I love to make cards and I love to send cards. I think it's just a wonderful thing to get happy mail. So I want to make some cards for Halloween, and I have selected some cards from these journal note cards to do this. And so the first one I've selected is this Happy Halloween, October 31st. The next one is this Witching You a Spooktacular Halloween. I just love the dreaminess of this one with the little witch and the cat. It just seems very dreamy to me. This one, it's the season to be spooky cute. I think that's adorable. She's the cutest little ghost. And then this charming little witch who has her little magic ball here, her crystal ball, and her cat is right by her, says she's a witch of dreams with a heart full of magic. So let's just dive right into these, you guys. So the first one we're going to do is this one, is this Happy Halloween. And these are going to be some mixed media greeting cards. So we're going to add different elements to these and just have some fun. So the first thing that we're going to do for this one, I've chosen a purple cardstock. This was just from purple paper that I cut out, cardstock paper. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use our ink and go around the edges of this one. Just again to give it that little bit of extra something. It just really helps it to stand out. And you guys know this is something that I always do. All right. And now we are going to just take our glue stick and we're just going to ink up the back of our glue, the back of this. And this project, you guys, it's pretty quick. Doesn't take a lot of supplies. Obviously, you can make this as elaborate or as simple as you like. I am keeping it pretty simple today. And so now we're just going to take and I'm going to move this over. I don't want to get it in my glue here. And we're going to just put this, we'll line it up on here. So, we're just going to press that down really well. And look, you guys, already it just looks so pretty. And so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to embellish the front, but we want to get some of the inside done first. So we are going to put, I have taken the back of one of these cards and I just put it on my Epson printer and I made a copy of it and then I just cut it out. This is just on regular printer paper because I wanted it to have a cohesive look and I didn't want to just put a sentiment just down on the card without having something, kind of like a mat to it. So we're going to use, I'm using the Dusty Concord and we're going to go around this mat also. So you guys, let me know in the comments, do you guys like to make cards? Do you send Halloween cards? Tell me. Tell me. As I've mentioned, I love to do cards and tags. Paper crafting in general is where I really got started before I got into mixed media. And so now I just combine them all. all my loves into one, like we're doing today. Alright, so we're just going to put this here on our page. Just kind of lining it up. And with this glue stick, you really don't have to worry about like wrinkles or any buckling or anything like that. And look just what a pretty inside that makes to that card. All right. So then I have a little sentiment. I printed this out, these all out on my printer. This one says, sending a little Halloween light for laughter that lingers, memories that warm, and magic that stays close to the heart. And then I just printed it on it's a light gray cardstock, and then I used my Fiskars paper edger scissors to like trim it out, just to kind of, you know, elevate it a little bit. So we're going to use this Dusty Concord again, and we're going to just go around the edges of this. And I like to kind of shadow the corners a little bit more, especially on these, just to kind of make it stand out a little more. Sometimes I get it. I got a little too much there, but that's okay. And now we're just going to put some glue on here. And so you can see, you guys, how easy and how quickly this starts to come together. As long as you've done a little bit of your prep. And I'm going to put this about, not in the middle, but a little up from that, because I have some other elements I'm going to add. And so you could use anything for the inside. You could use the chipboard stickers from the Bewitched Collection, or, you know, stamps with sentiments on there. I mean, you could use any other options. And then I'm going to use this precious little witch here with her cat. I think she would look so cute in the corner, and she matches. It's the same witch that's riding the broom, so that all goes together. And I'm going to use my black soot, and I'm just going to lightly go around the edges of this just to break up a little bit of the white, you know, that's typically around any ephemera that's out there. So I'm not covering up completely. I'm just like softening it just a little bit. We're going to put her right down here in the corner. Oh, that's so cute. In case you guys haven't figured it out, I truly love this collection. That's almost all I want to do is just keep crafting with it. Okay, and then I have this little moth right here, and we're going to just very lightly go around the edges of it. I want to be careful on this. I don't want to break the little antennas. And we're going to put it right up here in the corner. And so there is the inside of our little card. I really, really like it. And so another thing that I want to do is, typically on the back of our cards, when we buy a card, on the back there's, the company, wherever you got the card from, the company that made the card. So I thought it would be fun to use the little tickets that came in this collection. If you saw my reveal video, you saw how excited I was and how much I love tickets. And so this is a ticket, and it matches the same little witch. And it says official pass for flight, night flight. So I thought that was perfect to go along with the theme of this. And so it's just another little, another little addition to just give your card a little surprise for when people get it in the mail. Just a fun little element to add. And so I'm going to put that right here in the middle. And that looks so good. It's a great way to use those little tickets, and it ties it all in together. And so now what I want to do is I want to come back to the front, and I want to start embellishing. I want to start embellishing this card with our Stickles. So I'm going to start with the black diamonds, and we're going to go over the bats and all of these flowers that are black. We're going to go over it with our Stickles. And we might just put a little bit on the witch's hat. But these just add the perfect, these just add the perfect little bit of shimmer to our cards. So I'm just adding it wherever, like these little flowers are on the leaves, kind of around the petals. And then her hat is tiny, but I'm going to try to add like a sparkly little band across her hat there. Just so it kind of shows up a little. And then we're going to go around these flowers down here. Just adding just those little hints of that. And go to this one over here. And so yeah, there's a little bit of sparkle on there. And now we're going to do the same thing with the purple. We're going to put that on some of the purple flowers. It's just, you guys, just about adding just those extra little touches. So you add whatever things that you like to add to make your card your own and personal. That's the great thing about paper crafting and card making, and is you can make it your way. You can use your love and your energy to add those little touches. Because I assure you, the recipient of your homemade card they'll just be so happy that you took time to make a card just for them. All right, and then the next thing we're going to do on this one is we're going to add, we've got to have our stars in our night sky. We have to have them lighting the way, right? So we're going to use this crystal, and anywhere I see like these little dots, we're going to add these crystal to it so that it looks like she's got stars lighting the way. And once these are dry, it will be amazing. Little touches of magic we're adding right here, y'all. Glitter is magic. All right, so there is the night sky already. And I would like to add, no, I don't think I'm going to add anything to the inside. And so here is this card. It is all ready. It just needs to dry. So we've added our stickles and all of the things and our little sentiment on the inside, our little mark on the outside of our card. So as soon as this dries, this is just going to be beautiful. And I want to make these other 3 cards, but goodness, you guys, the witching hour is closing in, and I want to get these made so I can get these in the mail tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to use just a little bit of Halloween magic, and we are going to get these ready to go. Okay, you guys, I just love Halloween magic, especially this time of the year. So let me share with you these other 3. So here is the really dreamy one with the witching you a spectacular Halloween. So what I did with this one was I went in with some really pretty ribbon there, and then I did a little flower. So I did the ribbon and I did this flower, and then I used my stickles all over here. I put a collar on the little cat, and I used it on the, on the cat and on the bats. And then on the inside of this one, I did the same thing. I did the same thing with the copy of the back of it. And then I put some of the little Prima paper flowers on here, and I put this cat down here. And the sentiment for this one says, "Here's to cozy nights, warm hearts, and our forever friendship. A little spell that never fades." And then here is the "'Tis the Season to Be Spooky Cute" that I did. Oh my goodness, I think it turned out so good. And so this one has these 2 little flowers I put on here. I used the stickles again. I used that all over the jack-o'-lantern so that would really pop. And then I outlined this. And then on her, this is her ghost. And on the bottom, I put the crystal glitter there. And I did matte this one. This is just a piece of orange paper that I had. And then on the inside, this, I did the same kind of thing with the back of it, and it says, "A little pumpkin magic just for you. May your Halloween be full of giggles, candy, and sparkly fun." And this one has 2 little of the flowers in the black, and then this cute little ghost here. And I did use the stickles on the ghost's eyes, so her eyes sparkle just a little bit. And then on the back, there is the ticket. And I did that on the other one too. I forgot to show that to you. But it has the ticket on the back. And then for the last one, it's this one. She's a witch of dreams with a heart full of magic. And this one turned out just so cute. Here it is. I put the little flowers here. And I added stickles to there. And then this one has a lot of stickles on it. It has the black here and on the bats. And then I used the crystal and the purple, like all the things. And then on the inside of it, this one says, witches and ghosts, moonlight and play, sending you hugs and a sprinkle of Halloween magic today. And it has 2 flowers in a cauldron on this one. And I did the stickles here to make it look like you could see the bubbling of the cauldron on here. And then this one also has kind of the coordinating ticket on the back. So there, you guys, are all of our Halloween cards using the journaling note cards. These were perfect. As soon as I saw these, I knew I wanted to make cards with these, and I am not disappointed in that at all. And so I hope you guys will make some of these cards for Halloween and put all your love and energy in there and send them so that someone receives a little bit of your own Halloween magic in their mailbox. So, as always, be sure to keep your scissors sharp, your candles lit, and your magic alive until we meet again.